I was this close to canceling this video. Like now the college pressure and all the submissions have grown so much that making this video seemed like the biggest challenge to me right now. But I was like, I have to do this because the streak shall not be broken. So this is not going to be like a big ass video, okay? But it's going to be very informative because today we are going to talk about the Iron Man animation video that I posted yesterday on Instagram. A lot of people liked it, and I got a lot of questions on how I did it, and I had very less time to make this video today. So why not just talk about that, because it has a pretty good process. It was like 3 softwares and stuff. So yeah, let's hit the editing table and let's go through it. Alright, let's begin. Okay, so first of all, this whole animation actually came about after I, just to pass time, I was like, I need to do something with animation. I need to do something with CG. So one day I was getting a little bored with my college lectures. So on my side screen, I started to, play around with this model that one of my friend gave me. And I was just, modeling it in some way. So I looked up for a reference photo of Iron Man and then I modeled it that way. And then I rendered it out and it looked so beautiful. I mean, I didn't even believe that I made that thing. And it was just amazing. A lot of people liked it. It was perfect. That gave me inspiration to, take it a step forward. One more friend of mine named Saurabh, he gave me this challenge to do this in animation, like give life to that Iron Man character. And I was like, all right, I'll think about it. Maybe in some time in the future. I don't know. And so 2 days later, I mean, actually, a day after that, I was like, okay, fine. I was again getting bored in the lecture. I was like, okay, fine, let's do this. So I took the Iron Man model and then I started animating it. When it came to this video, it was basically in 3 different sections. Okay, first was shading, animation, all the 3D part. Then so there was CGI. Then there was special effects, the flames and stuff like that. And then there was the sound effects. So this was all done in 3 different softwares. 3D stuff was done in Blender, the SFX extra special effects were done in After Effects, and the sound and the color grading was done in Premiere. So let's go in step by step and let's see how it happened. Alright, on the screens. First of all, we are in Blender and this is my little setup. So as you can see, I have 2 planes here. So basically they are my light source. And since this was to be done in 1:1 aspect ratio, I did make it 1:1 aspect ratio. Alright, so as you can see, this was a white light, this was a orange light. This orange light was basically to emulate the the feel of that the flames are making that light. This was something I actually did in the photo and then I reused it because I loved the idea. Let's go into animation. So this was my first time doing animation, character animation. So I was a little, I didn't know how to do it. So basically this was a pretty easy to rig, it was a pretty easy rig on this Iron Man. So basically if you go to see, you can see all the different keyframes for each and every animation. So it was all done by hand from scratch. So yeah, it was a very tedious process. This took me like 2 hours to do. So that was basically it. So at this point I just changed the camera angle and this was my favorite part in the video actually. So yeah, so this was my basic animation and so yeah, this was my basic animation. The shaders on this Iron Man weren't very transparent, so I had to go into shading and put down different shaders for each and every element on his body. So I had like put a metallic red, that was a basic one, but then I decided to add some scratches and some disturbance in the skin, stuff like that. Alright, so this was the animation part. Okay, now we are in After Effects and let's go through the composition that I did in After Effects. So when I first exported the video, the animation was very fast. So I had to first slow it down and strategically slow it down so that, it doesn't feel like it is just a slow motion video, but something had to be the same way, some things did not. Okay, so this was my OG clip. I guess, yeah. So this was the OG animation. And also it was speeded up. So yeah, so this was our basic animation. So I had to add, you know, the flames and stuff like that. Then I added the flames to it. So if we go here, first I added the flames, both the sides, then both the hand flames, and then I had to mask out his legs through it. So even I masked them out. Alright, so this, and I had to like track those flames to his hand. Now obviously Iron Man doesn't shoot flames, he shoots beams, but I could not find any beams, so this is what I had. So yeah, I worked with those, and then at the end when I had to, you know, do the repulsor effect, what I did was I just basically put a glow on the Iron Man on this effect. If you can see, I just added a glow to it, and it was like an increasing glow, and then I added one more which was even more of a glow, and then this was something that I wanted to do a wide screen after that, so I didn't have the glow powerful enough. So what I did, so like I had a glow only this much, but I had to do it completely. So I did a little, you know, cheating. I actually put a circular white plane and just expanded it to the full thing. So it felt like it was actually the beam which made that effect. So yeah, so this was basically, so after we're done, this is how the end result looks with all the special effects added. So I could have added a lot more things to it, you know, with the fire stuff, more lens. I wanted to add lens flare to it, but that time I was like, alright. So this was our After Effects final composition with all the special effects and all, and finally it came down to the sound effects, because that was also very important. So let's go to Premiere now. So after everything, the final step was Premiere for doing all the sound effects and all. So let's talk about all the sound effects that I put into it. So firstly, I wanted to make it as a loop because the end repulsor, that sound was pretty long, and I had to continue it again because it's a very small video. So I basically designed the whole audio so that I can use it in loop. Alright, so as you can see here, this is first of all, this is the main, you know, the thrusters sound. Like if we hear only this. This was the main thruster audio. Then I added the robotics noise, and this was basically. So yeah, that was how I did sound. I added a little curves to, you know, the final grading using an adjustment layer, and yeah, that was it. That was my final Iron Man video.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
So I hope you guys liked the video. I know it wasn't much, but the main goal with this YouTube channel now is to maintaining the streak as long as possible. And that's a good thing. We are almost at 300 now. That's pretty cool. I just like happened to notice that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope this video was a little informative. Just do it. I mean, I did not know how to animate. I just figured it out. Alright, there was a lot of details that I had to, you know, YouTube search and stuff, and which I did at the end of it, which was pretty fun. And this was a very nice experiment, and now I have got a little confidence with 3D now. So I will think about more 3D projects from now on. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful in any way. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button. Alright, and this streak is not gonna break anytime soon. I hope that was not a jinx. So if you like this kind of content, if you like the energy, if you like the direction, then hit subscribe. Why not? And also, if you want to know what gears that I use for my stuff, everything is in the description. All the links to my social. You should follow me on Instagram actually, because I put pretty interesting videos out there, and I usually put 2 videos every week. So, and it's mostly digital magic and stuff like that. It's all everywhere. It's everywhere. But yeah, you should follow me there. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week right here. Same time, 9 p.m. Until then.